This is my Imperial Guard army, or 40k army, Astra Militarum, whatever you want to call them. They're a mix of Wargames Atlantic bodies and heads. I kept the rifles on most of them, and obviously Games Workshop bits, like the chainsaw, las pistols and las guns, and the flamer. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about them, put them out there. This is Purple Squad. This is the first squad I've done. That's Green Squad. I'll talk about them another time. And a bit of mix of, I guess you could, Vostorian, and because I have a couple of Vostorian, and maybe Death Corps. Maybe they were in the Vrax War or something. And what the lore is that they're like Inquisition kind of guys, because they've got a lot of priests, and one I haven't made just yet, but he's just there, and some other bits I haven't done just yet. But yeah, I made the bases. Got these bases off eBay, and they're wooden, because I quite like the look of like them marching, like Napoleonic style kind of guys, and that's why I based them off French Napoleonic or Prussian kind of looking guys, and the 7 Years' War, because I like Barry Lyndon and them looking fancy kind of things, you know. Yeah, the lore of them. I could go into the lore about them. Made up kind of lore. Inquisition, they kind of call on them, or they're mainly for the Inquisition, so they're calling on them to come in, take down Chaos Cultists, or Chaos Incursions, or rebels, Gene Stealer cults, that kind of stuff. Or if they get caught up in an Orc War or something, they're pretty good fighters for them. But yeah, I used what's that? Used mainly Citadel colours. Blue, the base, white, correct white, Mephiston red, main sort of colours, and a mix of, mainly for the feathers on top, army painter colours, purple and green, and brown for the guns, because I like brown. I wanted to go for wooden type guns, made out of wood, and live on a planet which is sort of like Napoleonic era type planet, but with sci-fi stuff, you know, gas masks. But yeah, that's the first squad. They have swords as well. I'll just pick up one for you. Swords, and they're kind of looking, it's kind of cool. Although I don't know how to make a YouTube video, but you know, put it out there. Yeah, that's first squad. Purple squad. This is Green Squad, and made from Wargames Atlantic bodies and heads, and mix of Games Workshop bits like the grenade launcher and bolt pistol, because in the new kits you get quite a lot of stuff, so it's quite good for what you get in. This is Green Squad. I just like to identify the feathers for each squad, which is quite cool. And different dots. Just here, there's red and green for purple, which was Ogre camo. And this is another squad I'm working on in the background, which is, I'll just show you a complete guy. Like the Planetary Defense Force sort of group. The base was made from just basically I have a pot a mix of bits of grass, stones, bricks, flour, and this was a coffee stirrer that I cut up and put on. I'll show you what I've made from that in another video or something. But yeah, that's it for now. I like the backpacks on these guys, they're very cool. But yeah, and this is White Squad. An old destroying officer, which I love. And he was the most fun to paint. I think he came out well. I'm very proud of him. This is probably the best squad I've painted so far. Because I got down the colours and got down the way of painting them. And it came out pretty cool. I think anyway. Sorry. There's another extra guy for the squad, which I was going to put with my ordnance sort of crew. His helmet's a bit different because they are Wargames Atlantic Rough Riders, cavalry. Should do like that kit. I'll make another video about them. Put it in. But yeah, it's got. I do like the bases because I was going for at first, which kind of looked a bit deserty, but I didn't really like that look. So got a big pot of Wargames grass. Put it in, mixed it up. It came out cool. Officer's got a bolt pistol and chainsword, melter. In green squad it's a grenade launcher, and purple is flamer. But yeah, I think that's all for now. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but yeah. I wanted to do mud for this guy, which I quite like this mud. Texture paint, that's very cool. I've done it for most of my tanks. I'll make another video about them. I think they're very cool. These guys are quite ancient, like been around since the Great Crusade. Fought in the Horus Heresy. Obviously Imperials. But yeah, just bring up my sergeant. I'll show you guys a better look, because I don't really see Australians a lot these days. I do really like him. I can imagine like Terminator or something. Half man, half machine. Bottling up some chaos dudes. Fighting a Carnifex or something. You never know. Has some purity seals. Maybe he's been around for a long, long time. Because they're allied with Vostroyans. But they're not Vostroyans, and they're allied with Kriegs, but they're not Kriegsmen. It's a bit of a mix, which I quite like. Wasn't really sure for this dude what I was going to do. I was going to maybe put a flag on him. I like these flags, but in the sun, they kind of fade. So they're not very good. But, yes. I was going to work on some conscripts, which is just, I think they are Perry miniatures. Not Perry miniatures. Someone will probably correct me about it if anyone watches this, but the Perry miniatures and these guys, I think these are Wargames Atlantic, be honest with you. But it's just the scale doesn't really work too much, so just put them out. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, whoever's ever watching, for sure. See you around.